In this edition of City News, we'll show you a nationally celebrated event was held right here in Hawthorne. Also, see why Hawthorne police officers were hanging out at Long Beach Airport. Plus, learn about a truck that caught everyone's attention. These stories and much more coming up on City News. Hello and welcome to City News. I'm Sam Vargas. The Hawthorne Police Department brought many organizations and community members together at Hawthorne Memorial Park. Jennifer Murillo has the details.
The Hawthorne Police Department hosted National Night Out in an effort to strengthen the bond between the community and their department. HPD, residents, and many organizations from the community spent the evening together for National Night Out. This annual community building campaign is held on the first Tuesday in August in a show of solidarity against crime.
You know, the police are here to protect and serve, and having events like this builds relationship between the community and the police, and that's essential because if you want to protect and serve someone, you have to know who they are and have relationship with them.
We've always made ourselves very available, especially when it comes to the youth, getting them used to being around police officers, having tough conversations, answering tough questions, and just being there.
It's just a nice time for the whole community.
This family-friendly event showcased the SWAT car, the Hawthorne Community Outreach Vehicle, bingo, and much more.
We've got the barbecue out here, we've got hot dogs, there's games, music, plenty of stuff to do for everybody.
There's a lot of people, lined up for the food, lined up for the games, and lined up to just meet their neighbors. Everybody just mingling, and it's a great event. I'm really excited.
It was a great community event, and I'm just very grateful that the community came out in force.
The annual event was established 36 years ago and is now held from coast to coast. The ultimate goal is to inform its residents about various police and community programs and maintain a positive bond between the police and their communities.
Just being in community in a positive way, sharing information and doing something to make the community strong.
It's really nice to know that it brings our community together.
For HPD, National Night Out was another great event to help them work on bridging the gap between their department and the community. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
To find out about future events with the Hawthorne Police Department, visit their Facebook page at www.facebook.com/Hawthorne Police or on Instagram by searching @Hawthorne Police. With the anniversary of 9/11 fast approaching, the City of Hawthorne is planning their annual Remembrance Ceremony. The event will start at 9 a.m. on September 11th and will take place at Hawthorne City Hall, located at 4455 West 126th Street. For more information, you can contact City Hall directly at 310-349-2910. The Hawthorne Police Department and numerous other groups gathered at Long Beach Airport, and it wasn't to catch a flight. Jennifer Murillo has the story.
Over 80 teams are gathering here for the Special Olympics Southern California 14th Annual Plane Pool. The plane pool is a team competition to see which group of 25 can pull a 124,000-pound jet the fastest and raises money for the Special Olympics.
It's a wonderful event, brings a lot of the community together, a lot of law enforcement together. It's for a great cause, raise a lot of money for some wonderful athletes.
All teams are paired with an honorary athlete and required to pull the plane 12 feet in the least amount of time, testing their strength and stamina.
Hold the rope nice and tight, and as we're ready to pull, just lean back and just start running backwards as fast as you can.
We spend a lot of time in our off time training and running and lifting and all those things, so we feel pretty good about today.
It's pretty hard. You think because there's a lot of you that it's not that bad, but once you start pulling, you realize how heavy it really is.
Everybody says it's hard, but I think it's easy.
All the proceeds from the plane pool support people with intellectual disabilities who train and compete in life-changing sports programs.
If we could give anything back to our community, anything outside of that is even above and beyond what really we are tasked to do on a daily basis.
We're hoping to get over $200,000 just in this one event, one day. And so far, I heard that we reached our goal, so it's fantastic.
Along with giving back to a great cause, the Hawthorne Police Department also came in strong, finishing in 4th place. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
To see the full results from the 2019 plane pool or to donate to the Special Olympics, Visit their website at fundraising.sosc.org. Coming up next on City News, see why the city clerk was at the local teen center. Also,
a tradition one family looks forward to every year. Find out what makes it so special coming up.
welcome back. Local youth learned a lesson about the value of making a difference in democracy. Tony Long Jr. has the story.
City of Hawthorne City Clerk Dr. Paul Jimenez and his interns talked to some of the teens at the Hawthorne Teen Center about the importance of voting.
We've noticed in past elections that young people tend to not come out as much as other individuals, and we'd love to prepare these young individuals for the next step in their lives when they do get the opportunity to vote, because we truly do believe that their vote matters.
We're going to be breaking down how voting stages throughout different parts of life. So we're going to have a cool little game at the beginning to kind of get people to vote. It'll be really interesting. And then we're going to talk about a little bit about how people vote at the federal, state, and local elections and how people can just get involved.
Lusinger High student Kayla has an idea on how to improve the youth voting.
I thought of the idea to make clubs in schools to make youth aware about voting, and so they can be more aware, so we can get more and more voters in office.
Kimberly understands the importance of youth voting.
I think it was very informal because it told people how they kind of have a responsibility to vote because it affects everybody.
Dr. Jimenez says there are plans for a mock voting process taking place in the near future.
And the idea is that we want people to understand what are the big changes that are going to happen. So for example, instead of having only 1 day to vote, you're going to have up to 11 days to vote in LA County, so including Hawthorne.
This was the first event that the city clerk's office has put together to engage with teens about voting. For HCTV, I'm Tony Long Jr.
For more information on other events like this, contact the city clerk's office at 310-349-2915. How well do you know your neighbors? One community is making sure no one is left out, and reporter Lauren McKay tells us they've been doing this for over 2 decades.
This is a city of good neighbors. So far, so good.
A good time, indeed.
It has popsicles and treats.
We look forward to coming out and hanging out with friends, and our neighbors are here. We invited them.
The annual Ramona Neighborhood Picnic is something the Hilton family says is a favorite summer event, spending quality time right before the hustle and bustle of back to school.
The most important part of my day has got to be spending time with my family. Here with the kids, the sunshine. Video games comes later, but right now we're enjoying some food, some friendship.
And here at Ramona Park, friendship is priority.
This is the city of good neighbors, and we do believe in getting together.
But the face painting and pizza were all born out of a single idea to solve one problem.
I stood up and said, I live here in Ramona Tract, and I believe there would be a benefit to forming neighborhood associations.
Judy Ramirez is referring to a city council meeting 19 years ago.
There were so many different kinds of issues going on in all the different areas of Hawthorne.
She held the very first association meeting in her house that year, and just like that, every neighborhood adopted the idea.
To me, I thought it was a simple solution.
And almost 2 decades later, neighbors are meeting, making decisions together, and there's no shortage of picnics.
Every weekend there's something going on, absolutely.
And we have Ramona to thank for that. Lauren McKay, HCTV.
For more information about the Ramona Neighborhood Association, contact Tony Tadros at 310-987-1013 or check out their Facebook page at www.facebook.com/RNA Hawthorne. The Hawthorne Police Department brought their substation out to Eucalyptus Park. Jennifer Murillo explains why.
HPD's Community Affairs Unit invited all residents to join them for popsicles in the park.
We're handing out popsicles along with various flyers to the different events we host.
It's pretty hot out today, and it gives us residents here in the Hawthorne the motivation to bring our kids and spend some quality time with the police officers.
The popsicles were handed out to anyone who stopped by their mobile command post.
They're really good, and I think it's nice to have a community like this. They have free popsicles, and they give it out to the children.
It's nice to see the kids out here having a good time and they see us as being normal people, not just police officers out there enforcing laws.
Everyone, especially the children, enjoyed this refreshing snack, and some even played ball with a couple of officers.
I like the flavor of it, and I think it's nice that the police can come over here and give some popsicles to the kids.
And a lot of them have questions, so they come up to us, they ask us questions about why we do this, what our main focus is, and we just try to, show them, hey, we're regular people too.
The Community Affairs Unit plans to host this event once more this summer to continue engaging with the community. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
To learn about other events held by the Hawthorne Police Department, visit their Facebook page by searching Hawthorne Police. When we return, find out what has local youngsters reporting to the basketball courts early. The cartoon series Rick and Morty is getting a lot of attention on the road. Jennifer Murillo has all the details.
We're at Los Angeles Airworks, where hundreds of people have been lining up for the Ricksmobile. The Don't Even Trip road trip is taking the Ricksmobile back on the road for the third consecutive year.
So we're excited to kind of just come out and meet up with all the Rick and Morty fans and sell them all the Rick and Morty stuff they could ever desire.
There's a ton of people here now, so everybody's going to try to get some custom merch. Hopefully I'll get a little Meeseeks like air flicker thing.
The Ricksmobile is just so awesome. You get to see all this experience, have like all this exclusive merch. It's just so fun.
The mobile pop-up shop made LA Airworks one of its 40 stops throughout the U.S.
A lot of it is just exclusive to the Ricksmobile, but just the experience of coming out here and being in like a whole energy of just Rick and Morty fans, it's just a great time to be out.
This Ricksmobile is the only place you can get a lot of that merch, so people stand in line for hours. I stood in line for 4.5 hours last time.
I bought the exclusive shirts. I got the spaceship that looks really cool. Some of the other stuff, it was great.
LA Airworks was so excited to have the Ricksmobile at their establishment that they created a specialty drink named the Slushy C137.
It's a beer slushy, which is one of the things we kind of specialize in here, but it's like a lime and peach like swirled slushy, so it's super cool.
It's really good. It has a peach ring in there and a tahini, I think a tahini and a sugar rim, and there's beer infused in it and some blue stuff. I don't know what that is.
It's really good. It's really fruity.
It just makes everything just that much more special. So it's all about the experience, and they're just making that just that much more. So we're stoked about it.
LA Airworks brewmaster Kip Barnes says he enjoyed having the Ricksmobile and hopes to have them stop here again on their next tour. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
To find out more about events held at LA Airworks, visit their website at www.laairworks.com. Kids got the chance to hit the hardwood and learn a little more about the game of basketball. Tony Long Jr. tells us more.
Local youth arrive at the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center, eager to understand the sport of basketball at their defensive basketball skills clinic.
So we're teaching the kids proper stance on how to play defense, make sure they understand the concept of defense and why it's important to play defense.
I just hope that they understand that basketball is a process and that you don't become a LeBron James overnight and that they just become better defenders.
The coaches also say the clinic is about enjoying the game of basketball.
I want them to have fun. Any sport, you should be having fun playing the game. So all week we talk about having fun playing the game. You're so young, enjoy it.
This clinic is the first go-around for 12-year-old Miles.
It's fun, it's good. I'm learning how to dribble the ball better. I'm learning how to get better at basketball.
6-year-old Jacoby feels good about his experience in the clinic so far.
I'm doing great. I dribble all day long.
Okay.
And then I was running full speed and then jog and skip.
With this being one of the last clinics for the summer, both coaches say that they appreciate seeing the improvement of their young athletes throughout the season. For HCTV, I'm Tony Long Jr.
For more information on other youth programs, contact the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center at 310-349-1655. Football season is right around the corner, and we've got you covered. Hawthorne High School, Lawndale High School, and Lusinger High School football teams have been hitting the practice field in preparation for the upcoming 2019 season. To see the full team previews, keep an eye out for the next episode of Sports Corner. Keep it right here on Channel 22 for these future city news stories. We'll take you to the Hawthorne Back to School Block Party. Plus, see what took place at the 9th Annual North Hawthorne Community Picnic. And we'll show you all the action at the Youth Basketball Championship Games. That does it for this edition of City News. Thanks for watching. If you have any story ideas, please call us at 310-349-1630 or email us at hctv@hawthorneca.gov. Don't forget you can watch City News online on YouTube by searching Hawthorne Community Television. We'll leave you now with more footage from the Long Beach Plane Pull. See you next time.